All right. Let me get all this stuff out of the way. It's amazing how much junk you build up here. I'm going to bring this up here. I'm going to zoom you guys out. I'm going to show you, you know, I really shouldn't set that on there like that. That's a floor mat for my Challenger. I had to take those floor mats out of my Challenger because they smell, they stink. It's the rubber on the back. I thought it was mildew. I thought there was a leak, and there was actually a leak, but they all stunk, and the only part that got wet was one back corner. It's something with this rubber coating on the back, and it just gives this weird odor in the car. So they are no longer in the car. I may do some type of aftermarket ones because they don't make them anymore. So let me make sure this isn't going to fall. Let me go get the tube that goes in there, and we'll put it, or the solenoid. I think I put it up here. It goes like that. So it has that gap there. That way it holds it tight. And then it has the lip on the front here. Hopefully that's focusing. That keeps it from going in too far. So that goes through there. Like so. Get the 10 millimeter. We'll use this guy. I'm just going to go a little tight. Don't go over tightening it and bust the thing. Tighten it just enough. It's not going to go anywhere. All right. What else? What else before we put that back in? I would like to take this off so I could snap it on the top so we don't have to twist it back in and hope it goes in without breaking anything, but I can't see how that comes off, and it's really not worth messing with. So we're just going to slide it on in there. All right, let's get these out. These rags out. So I don't think this has a set way it goes in. It's the same either way that I can tell. That just goes in like so. The Challenger's peeking in. I'm not sure what's going on, guys. I feel like we're hitting something. Oh. We are hitting something. Well, maybe we aren't hitting something. What the crap, guys? That was weird. No, I think we were hitting that. Still doesn't feel like it's sitting right. It's gotta be, though. Okay, guys, my battery died in my other camera. So we're gonna go into this one. Now, I'm still not convinced this thing is sitting properly. I don't have any way to tell. No, I think that's good. All right, let's get the bolts in there. Starting to run out of daylight. Not expecting this to take so long. Hand tighten. Hand start at least. Get a few turns in there. Where'd the last one go, guys? Eh? Here it is, right here. Can't see anything because it's so dark. That's not that dark. It's not that dark. But it's going to be dark in about an hour. It's 7, a little after 7 now. Alright, I'm going to do something I said not to. I'm going to use the impact. I'm going to use the impact, but I'm going to be very careful and slow. No clicky clickies. Just stop before it clicky clickies and just barely give it any juice. Yeah, that just helps speed things up. So let me go look the torque tightening specs up on that. All right, there is a tightening order. It says tighten in sequence to 18 foot-pounds, then tighten again in the same sequence to 18 foot-pounds. So we are on nothing. 5, 10, 15. You're not even seeing this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm horrible with the camera. 18 foot-pounds. Not inch-pounds, foot-pounds. Gotta be careful. I've seen people torque, 80 inch-pounds to 80 foot-pounds and just destroy things. All right, so it says it's backwards. It's supposed to be, it's upside down. So number 1 is right here. Number 2 is right here. Three. 4. 5. And 6. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we're going to put the evap connector back on, the evap hose back on. We got this guy right here. Uh-oh. Why are you stuck? So this one, I believe, went right here and then in here. I don't think we need to do anything with that. So that's that. There's a hose on the back that goes in. And this one has a clamp. Let's get the clamp. Try to get the clamp. Clamps on. This guy in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And then we had this clip that goes right here for this noise deadening rubber block on the back. This went there. This one goes there. This one goes in the back here. We got that one the best we can. I mean, you can always take a zip tie and go around it, or you can go in the loop and into it, but I mean, it doesn't really do much. I can't imagine that's going to cause any issues. Double checking my work. We got to do this. Let's do these clips for our spark plugs, or for our ignition coil, not our spark plugs. Wait a second, how did that go? Like that. This one. Just like that. What else, guys? What else? What else? Do you remember? I don't remember. No, I'm thinking I remember. I recall what to do. What I don't recall is, where did I put that hose? Oh, that hose is attached to that. The hose is attached to that guy, so we can't do anything with that. We need to put the coolant line back in. Come on, coolant, just go back down in there. Go back in there. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Like so. This is a two-part process. We got to try to get them both off without either of them leaking. So one thing we could do is we could crimp this hose. Can't really crimp it right there though. We got to take that off. Kind of crimp this hose a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't damage anything. Oh, we got a little bit came out. Oh, you stinker. All right. Anyway, we did pretty good. We only lost a little bit. And we've got nice little rags to get it off with. Don't let me forget that's there. I don't know what the torque on that is. We're just going to give it a little bit of snuggy snug. Just a little bit. Don't need to go crazy with it. Let's see if this one has any movement to it. So we can go a little tighter on this. Right about there is good. All right, what are we forgetting? What are we forgetting? What went on that tube? Do you guys remember? Is that where this guy came from? This guy came from there, right? What? Nothing came out of it. When I'm done with this, I'm going to lightly spray it down just to get all the antifreeze off. Anyhow, I think we've got the bulk of this done. We've got everything reattached. We have our Torx specs, our bolts Torx spec. Hoses are all on. Connected, wires connected. I didn't do anything with those wires. So I think we're good. So let's get that intake plenum and noise dampener in there. I'm sure it just has all this stuff on here to keep the noise down. I know a lot of engineering would have went into designing that. Stuck on. Why are you not going in properly? Doesn't look to me like that's in properly. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Oh, you guys can't see. Why didn't you say something? Don't go crazy tightening those. Make sure you don't have anything curled under. Ow. Gee, on my finger, guys. Just snug those up. Don't have to go crazy. Snuggy, snuggy. We have this little doohickey. Not really sure what its purpose is. Ah, I'll break it. We are fighting the sun here. Fighting the shade, fighting the dark. Why would that come off? It's Looks like it's glued to the hose. Guess we're just gonna clamp that, put it back on. Now we admire our work. And we make sure we got everything hooked up. All our tubes are hooked up. All our hoses. Big puddle of coolant right here. Alrighty, let's get this chunk out of the way. And then we'll give it a test start. Let's see how it behaves. Keep our fingers crossed we didn't mess anything up. Oh my goodness. My body hurts. Alright guys, did we miss anything? Let's just take another look at this angle. Yeah, I think you could get to those. You almost could do the spark plugs without taking that, except for over there. It'd be kind of hard. But I think you can get to 2 of them at least. All right, let's give it a start. How's it look? You guys see any leaks? I don't see any leaks. I think we did it. Got noisy fuel injectors. You can hear them just going crazy down there injecting. All right, I'm going to turn it off so we can put that lid on. We can't put it on. It's not advised to do it while it's running because you have to take the oil filler off, and then your pressures get all messed up and it starts throwing codes and everything. So we're going to turn it off. I'm not going to put any grease on this. Number 1, because I don't know where it is. And number 2, because it came off pretty easily. It's not like the Suburban where I have to manhandle that thing to get it off. And you know what? Before we put this back on, let's spray it down with some water. Give it a little spray. Whew, done. All right, so you saw me do what I did. I just gently sprayed everything. Just to flush the coolant off so you don't smell it forever thinking that it's got a coolant like leak. And so now we're just going to blow everything because there's crevices in here, so we're going to blow in here just to blow up the water out. The reason I stopped is the battery is dead. I have spares. That should be sufficient. The cover, it's got some nice little noise I'm falling here. Noise insulation on there. Of course, the water all over the oil filler. Easy as that. And make that so you can only put it on one way. So it always faces the right way. And start that guy. I don't know what I did with the... It was hiding under the instructions. I thought I used the big one for that. I did. Don't over tighten it. Snug it up. Snuggy snuggy. Alright, we're seriously losing sunlight now. It's getting dark. On camera you really can't pick it out that much, but alright guys, I'm gonna call it done. What do you think? Done? Well guys, thank you for sticking with me through that ordeal. I am sorry it took so long. I did not realize it was going to take that amount of time to change 6 spark plugs. But I hope you enjoyed that. And if you guys found that helpful, it would be awesome if you could give it a like and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. Kevin's Way Works. Uh-oh.